Alright, so we are back into this, and I believe, catching back up, we gotta go meet this wizard. We gotta walk into this trap. You came to see me last time, did a big fireworks, said something about my special goblin stone, and did some cool stuff, and all my goblins were amazed. You didn't kill them, so we're gonna go meet him. Not 100% sure what that means, but since then I did go and power up my warlock. I did not lose him this time, so I believe I went and found I lost another one in the process, I think, but I went and found a shrine and popped that and got 5 power buffs on him. So he is significantly stronger than the last time. Here we go. Oh, physical damage or crit. That's just wrong. This, I only need 30% to hit max, and here, that 35% extra is ridiculous. So, let's take 35% extra and hope that we find a crit item for said little gobos. So to do that, I'm not worried about the resources, but I am going to go take a look at the treasure and see if we can get a crit stone to make up for the crit I just left behind. Nope. And what is that item? It's for a shaman, 13. Don't need that one. Alright, let's take a look at these guys. Stoic, Epicure. Alright, fine. Leave him. Let it be. I'm not 100% sure if I even need to keep, even releasing them. Maybe if there's an achievement or something like that, because I am currently just getting rid of them and filling up my barracks, and then that just takes extra time. Whereas if I'm not actually going to get anything from it, then why do I even release them? I just should check and then leave them. Alright, we got a solid exterminate here. We're just gonna call this. Just put some damage in. And then, let's see. Shoot. That doesn't kill him. Alright, so we are just gonna cleave. Since I just powered him up, I do not actually know what his damages are at, so that is why I did that roll, to kind of check. So probably what I should have done was motivate him, bring him up front. He could have, rolled, put a poison on, and then the rupture. That's what I was thinking of. Might have been able to do a little something on it. Let's see, he has that, so let's speed him up. I forgot how I got that on him. Yeah. I mean, even when I don't need it, I do like that poison. It just feels tasty. Alright, so we're probably just going to kill that dwarf with him. So not to even have to worry. There we go. 1 and 2, and then he gets to go 3, so let's battle cry. Give him a +4. So that is a, hopefully 1 crit, there we go. I need to double check my math, but isn't it, if it's a 30%, 3/10 times 3/10 means it should be like a 9% chance on a Wiki to not get crit with that 70% crit. I think. Alright. Coming through, getting the last little bit. Call? No. We're just gonna kill this guy. It's gonna be a crit. Exceptional skill. Alright. See what we got in this chest. Shield is crap. Ooh, double speeds.
Fine baubles.
I got another little thing here. Okay. Double speed orbs. Interesting. Super tempted to throw those in, but I would love to get the crit first. Ow. Darn ambushes. I know some people have, broken ambush on their accounts and they don't have to worry about it. I take a lot of damage. That's the only time I ever even get close to losing the gobos, but I wouldn't trade it. It's way more fun to have that variability in the whole thing. go. Nice block. Alright, what do we have here? We've got the Putrid Touch, and then we've got him coming up with Blood Rupture. So let's Wakey. Pull him up front. He's coming in number 3, so we'll Putrid Touch this. Did not get the poison. That is unfortunate. Health is fine on those. So we may not do Wakey Wakey. The other thing, we may go Wakey Wakey with a 3rd hit. There we go. That would have been rather impressive to not get that. Alright, that would have been what? If we're going along the same idea, 2.7%, and I'm going to shock him, get some health back. Guard this, and I didn't even look, but I'm just kind of hoping that this guy has his leech. He doesn't. So this is just going to be a kill. Alright, we'll take that 25 gold. Go to camp. Ooh, I will take speed. Would have loved the 3 power, but 5 speed. Getting some breakpoints over some other guys, especially at that little start. Being able to get first and third, or for second, is huge. Except when you get surprised. Ambushed. And then it's nothing. I love this. Given that is so powerful. Second is that strike. Here's a big damage boost. Not the one I wanted. And so we already have this. This one is amazing, but I'm going to go here. Spreading out over good skills. CC, damage, and some buffing. Alright, let's see what we got ahead of us. We can either take treasure, shop, or we can go resources into question mark. And we're going to go for a harder fight. Take the treasure. Looking for that crit orb. Because we don't know what we're going to be fighting as far as the wizard and stuff at the end. Fighting a lot of men. It's like he invited us to a bad party. Alright, let's get that started. I didn't even look. Do we have a quick strike? Not how I wanted to start. Not even a crit, but we did get the slow. We are going to put this on him. Wish. Let's see, yeah, we're going to guard that guy. Oh, and then he just did a cleave. Didn't even count that spell. Okay. That is unfortunate. Spirit Rush. Hold on. What do we got? We got Blood Rupture and Sudden Strike on that. Not overly impressive. Spirit of Decay. Or Ritual of Decay. I can't even think. Yeah, let's go this anyway. Here we go. We got extra knockback, so it bumps it up. Didn't get that guy, but it did knock everyone else. Alright, Blood Rupture. If we get our crit, this guy dies. Yeah, we did not crit. He does not die. Huge knockback, 17 damage. That's painful. Let's see. You're coming in 3. Who's number 2? We got that. For 19 damage, let's do it. So we're going to get a healing buff on this guy. Because we're going to knock down that dwarf. And we have a good chance of poisoning everybody. Which is going to make my little guy over here happy. Does he have it? He doesn't have it. Doesn't matter. We're going to intercept that guy. Maybe keep him safe. Here we go. 7% crit. This is rough if I don't get it. Got it. Alright, one-timer. Sends him right back. He is fast and feisty. We're just going to battlecry this. Give him boosts. Hopefully we get some heals on the shamans. That way we can finish that before I can kill him there. I think he might die to the poison before he even gets to go. Nope, I'm cycling. That's the power of that raider. He gets on that, just that killing spree. Life shock. We're not in that much of a problem. Who? Him. Give him that heal, because he is the one that often ends up in that situation where he's just getting ransacked. In the opening. Taking the blocked hits, even though he has really high armor. And there's my 20 crit. That is why we did not. Alright, so now that we've kind of solidified that 20 crit into here, who do I want to have speed? I would love my bandit to have speed, and we have what? That one, we don't really need the healing. So, I want... Do we go here? We just massively stack, so we got 60 attacks, or 60 speed on that warlock. Doesn't have a ton of damage, but should. There we go. I think I have the wood, the leather, and the ore I need. Sell that. Let's see, damage versus small, max life, knockback. I could take knockback and put that on one of my shamans. This one, I'll hold on to it, but I really don't feel like I need it. This has much higher armor, or power than my shield, but it's the armor, it just lacks massively. And this, nope. Alright, so let's grab the knockback, and we're going to throw that onto the shaman. Which one? This one, just in case the crit one wants to deal some damage. We get another crit rune or something like that. Crit orb. Let's see, we're going to go up there, we'll grab that, we'll go through, I don't know, this guy, do a little farming. Let's see what this is. I'm kind of avoiding the corrupted ones right now, just because I have my guys. Oh man, 4 power to 3 weapons. Let's do it. The only weapon I don't want to apply to, or it's not really useful on, is the guard. Everybody else, I like the power. I said this, and then I don't even remember where I went. Let's stay with the lower one. I'm going for treasure. I don't need the resources up there. Oh yeah, big guy. Can I sneak up on you? Do a little scoot, scoot, and did not get it. Alright. What do we got? Wiki Wiki Exterminate. So we are just going to kill a dwarf. We're at 90% crit on a Wiki Wiki. I forgot. Oh, man. We got a poison. I might just kill it. I might go for... Oh, I don't have it. Otherwise, I was going to say I'm going to try to kill him. I still could have. Oh, well. Now that I think about it. Alright. We are going to intercept you. Bandit's coming up. What do we want from this bandit? We can scold, rush, putrid touch, or leech. Not extremely important. We are going to let him take his time. I didn't check. We should see if we can haste this guy. Yeah. Bring him back up front. There. Nice block. Dwarf's almost down. Nice. Yeah, don't hit my guys. They haven't done anything to you yet. You know what? Let's motivate this guy. Give him a little snap credit pump, pull him up front, and love that. Alright, we're gonna heal everybody. And then wow. This is like what I want to hit with. Because that's 122, not including a crit, because he's poisoned, but because he's slowed, I can wakey wakey, don't have that, but I can put it on 1 turn, which means I will be right back here with haste, which is like a half turn. So, 68, 50% more is, what is that, 34? So 30, I'm going to be, what, 1 shy of killing him? Let's do it. Wait. Yeah, let's do it. 2 shy. Almost. Alright. Alright, wasting rerolls here. Oh crap, didn't go. Fine. I wanted to do the putrefying touch. It just looks cool. But definitely wasting my rerolls for the run.
Shattering blow. Weapon shield.
Alright, let's find out what we got here. Oh, this is it. I've been searching for this. I need this permanent weapon. So, I need another crit orb. Is that a crit orb? It is. This is my 1 chance to try it. Okay, so we are going to drop that in for the raider. Now here's the... Why is my axe so strong? Did I power it up? Why is it an 18? It's supposed to be a 14. And then we drop this in. Did something happen like that I don't understand? Alright, so 15. Hold on. I'm sad. Why is this not what I thought it was going to be? Alright, so we lost 3 power, but we now have a 2 on the slash. The reason I've been wanting this, I've been searching for this weapon, like, for a permanent one, is because I need to figure out why that went 18. Because this particular weapon gives me a 2, so I have, like, a 1 attack here. I have a 3 attack that's based off of a bleed. This weapon has a 20% chance to give me a bleed. It's crit-based, which is the requirement. So I'll have a 1, a 2, a 3, 3, and then this one, that is my 5-1. It gives me that faster rotation, and then in bosses where I'm just like, doing nothing. A lot of them, the Sunders don't do anything, and the Sunder on the axe is only at 50%, and if my guard hits it, then it just breaks it anyway. So it's not super great there. Like I said, bosses, the Sunders just don't work. And it gives me that 20%, or like I think I have on this run, boosted on the Rupture. So it's actually more than 20%. I think it's like an extra 30% damage, or base weapon damage. So I really wanted to try that out. And this is my chance to try it out. Let's see. We're just going to go up and around. I don't feel like fighting that guy. Maybe I do. Yeah, I do. Because I got this weapon. Let's make it fight. Hey, look, I get more leather. I get more bones. Okay. It does take a little off my top end damage, which is unfortunate. Okay, I do not have... Ooh, Ritual of Decay. We're sacrificing some health. We're going to drop a bomb on some people. Such cool animation. I just love that. Alright, we're going to crit. Alright, so right there, the other weapon would have killed. So one, we wouldn't have taken that damage. Two, as a Ruthless Raider, we would have stacked right there. So that is one instance immediately as to where the other weapon is better. But I don't know why that's an 18. Maybe it gives my... Oh, I know why, because it gave my weapon that bonus damage when I first started one of the blessings. So had I had that weapon, I would have been 3 higher, and I would have gotten that kill. Okay, so... Unfortunate, but I'm not too worried about it. That is why that weapon is high. Alright, final strike. Let's do this. I almost never get to do this on this guy. He's going to give everybody Inspire for getting a kill on this guy right here. Everything costs 1 less. So, healing chant, we got time. We got a feisty little guy right here. Look at that. So if this crits, I get another run back on haste. Here we go. And since I'm hasted, I'll actually get 2 dagger strikes on him before he even gets in. So I can come back, execute Raider style. This guy, he's got a lot of health. How's this guy doing on health? Let's heal you up a little. And then, who's coming back through? Yeah, Raider's coming back through. It's just kill him. There we go. Didn't proc a bleed. Did not get my 20% bleed proc. Unfortunate, but oh well. Alright. Getting all the foodsies. I'm hoping there's a pretty good battle at the end. I really want to fight some like things with heavier armor. That is part of the purpose of it. Faster turnaround and getting those bleeds up. Here we go. A little bit more speed. And we are about to go through this little ending for the boss. And run. Here we go. Oh, it's just a single dwarf. Battle. Oh, look at them all. Alright, so it's a fairly stout team. No one with armor, really. 6, 6, 4. The dwarfs are nothing to even really worry about. We have a Wiki and an Exterminate, so not overly concerned there. I am just going to have this guy get motivated. Bring him up. He's got double speed. We are going to poison the dwarf because they don't seem to have really any resistances. We're just going to kill him. Wow, that went fast. It's like super fast attacks. Get a little ramp up on that. Let's intercept him. See how much or little damage. Yeah, let's just start knocking these guys back. There we go. Give us a little more space. Give us a little more space. I would like to poison this guy. 4 poison on him. Again, it is not about the damage of that poison. I have on a single boss stacked it up to like 38. It was the dwarf that goes like 90% damage reduction, and the 38 just like it ticked. It didn't get reduced. Everything else was doing like 10% of the damage, except for that. That poison was just unstoppable. Only stacks to 10 on your guy, so once you get it at 10, you don't use that poison ability anymore, and you just spam everything else, and that everything else actually kills. That just keeps applying it. So then that's when you want to just be like spamming AoE, or if it's a single target, just spam your lowest cooldown, so you can just run circles and build it up. They do seem to build up their poison resistance as you go, but it doesn't drop off the existing ones. It just resists you, or the chance of you putting on new stacks. But if you get it up high enough, fast enough, then it doesn't really matter because it takes so long. Because every time it goes by one of these, it takes one tick, and you know, it can be super high, 30 something. Just put them back. Ooh, what do we got here? Something fun? 19. No, let's just... So here we can see I've got an 8. Crit him. He's up to 16 stacks. Let's see. Guard on that guy. I'm going to go here. Because... let's see. Final strike. Do we? Do we? Or we let that poison go? No, let's motivate. Let's do that poison. I wish it pushed all of the stacks from this guy to that guy. It doesn't. But it'll put me up to 10. It'll kill this guy. Because it killed this guy, I recast it onto the next one at 10 stacks. And there we got 10 stacks on that. And he comes in and he likes the idea of that. There we go. So that's kind of the idea. I like the bleed weapon to kind of work through bosses and allows me to get the rupture. And part of why I took out my mystic and I'm trying the warlock is to get those poisons up and stack, especially on those tanky guys that just do not want to go down and either have massive damage reductions that you like magic and physical does nothing, or just have really high armor to the point where you, as you know, your DPS raider are just hitting for like 5, critting for 7. It's ridiculous.
They suddenly notice the wizard has not come alone. With the prospect of conflict high, they grip their armaments tightly. Sensing their unease, the warden steps out from behind the wizard, clutching his robe tightly. Apologizing. He explains that he did
He's
not
right.
believe
I would have killed him.
would grant him an audience without some
The
measure of
wizard.
protection. The warden confesses that the stones in the human's possession contain power of dreadful implication, far beyond what the mind can fathom. He elucidates the truth of what he learned, that the Fellowhood only permitted him to build his orc prison camp to test the power of
Oh,
the
wow.
stones. The warden quivers as he speaks, tears suddenly rolling down his cheeks. Wizard places a consoling hand upon the heart.
I guess there's a reason I let this guy go earlier.
Imparting upon him the fortitude
Atrocious.
to continue his tale. The Fellowhood
War
has
crimes.
found a way to weaponize the stones.
And yet now he's going to help me
Absolute dominion over the undead.
kill the undead.
It was the Fellowhood, his
Maybe.
own friends, who drove the undead upon his camp, butchering orcs and halflings alike
Ooh.
on that fateful. They deemed the deaths of his halfling brothers a necessary sacrifice to ascertain the efficacy of the stone's power.
Oh man, this is ridiculous. I like this turn of the story.
The warden severed his ties with the Fellowhood, fueled by spite and the desire to bring their plan to ruin.
Ooh, snap, he got one of the stones.
As he absconded in the dead of night, aided by the wizard, whose allegiance remains in question. Though it is little penance for his crimes against monster folk.
Yeah.
The warden offers the stolen stone to the goblins.
Alright,
as a gesture.
what is this doing for my camp? Or is it a single stone that I put in an item once? It's the null stone.
Upon beholding it,
Oh,
the
I give it to the
goblins
gnolls.
know they must deliver
Okay.
it to the gnolls with haste.
So it's not actually for my camp, and I don't actually have a fight. Look at the wizard looking down at me. I like how they try to like keep eye contact, but like, ain't that short, little halfling. You don't have to do that. Alright. I mean, I like the concept that was a little funky. Alright, running out the far end. Leave me alone. Okay, so we got to try out that crit weapon. I think it would be fabulous. That is the weapon I am trying to get. Did not actually have a chance to really put it to use. When it gets boosted by 3, like that other axe, it would have gotten the kill. That is the only instance in which that difference was seen in that fight, particularly. So, alright, trust you with the null stone, returning it to handcuffs. Okay, so I have to go there. That will be my next quest. But 6. I don't really think I want any anyway. The merchant, please let my dagger be here in the store. It's not. Why is that dagger not here? That was what I wanted.